guys and girls, Jokester here, bringing you another episode of Direwolf20, brought to you by FTB. Well, today we are going to do some cool stuff. Can you see what's in the distance? Yeah, you know what's in the distance, right? No, not my nether portal. No, not the desert temple over there. It's the Mesa biome. The Mesa biome, and we're going to do something over there today, but we got to prepare. Let's go prepare. I have a bunch of stuff in my inventory already. Kind of this where we left off last episode, and I have the furnace generator that we found out we can super overclock. And today we're going to be doing a little bit with the builder. Let's get the builder here. It's from RF Tools. I'm sure most of you have seen this, but if not, let's see. I did in a town. I have picked up a bunch of bricks just for this purpose. And so the builder is by RF Tools. We should have everything to build that. And it requires if we look at RF Tools, it requires one of these cards. Well, we want to go, there is the Quarry card, card, the Fortune card, the Clearing Quarry card, and of course then the combinations of those, Clearing Silk, the Clearing Fortune, and so on. And then you can also use this as a pump. Well, I would love to go for the Fortune Quarry, except for there's dimensional shards are required. And if I click on this, there's no recipe. That is because in the configs they're set, if you have dimensions, RF Tools dimensions, there is no recipe by default. And that's what the FTB team has created for Direwolf. I don't know if Direwolf has mandated that, made that a requirement, or if they just chose that for him. But to leave that as default setting, all cool. However, this normally is found, dimensional shards are normally found in the overworld, very rare, in the nether, again, pretty rare, and also in the end. And that looks like it's been overridden, and so it is not found anywhere in the end or the nether. And I hunted around for a good 20 minutes today just to until I finally looked at the config settings, and so there are no dimensional shards anywhere to be found. I have to create a dimension and then go find and do that. So maybe in the future we'll be able to do that. Until then, we can't get this this fortune card. So I'll have to create a dimension with the dimension builder, go to it, set up the quarry over there and mine over there and get my dimensional shards. A little unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. So in the meantime, I could go with, can't go with Silk Quarry, can't do that at all. So pretty much I just have the regular quarry card that I can do. And so, let's see here. Yep, okay, good. Quarry card, and so, whoa, I need this, that's what I need, yes. Grab that, and then we want the quarry card. There we go. And then if I wanted it to be a clearing quarry, which is right there, all I have to do is just wrap this with glass. So why not? Why not? Normally I don't like to do that. I like it fills it in with dirt, but yeah, that's not necessarily I don't know. It's just 6 to 1, right? 6 to 1, half dozen to the other. Means it doesn't really matter either way. All right, do I have everything? I've got my large crate, I've got my resonator, got some red coal to get this kick started, some furnace generator. I think that's everything. I always forget something. What am I forgetting? I don't know. Let's go sleep and I'll meet you over there. Okay, we are rolling up on the desert temple. I wanted to show you here that I found a Mesa mine shaft. And so I went through there. Was a couple of chests, a couple of minor little things. Nothing too spectacular, but there's one chest right on the outside. I think it's right here. Yeah, it was right here. And I've already looted of anything good. Just tracks left. So I went through this whole thing. It's not very deep. So I'm okay. I'm okay with destroying it, frankly. That's because that's what we're going to be doing. So why don't we just kind of like set it up right here. And yeah, don't really have a good shovel here, but that's okay. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to set down the builder, and let's set it down right here. And let me clean this out just a little bit. I got Bob the Builder. Now we're going to need to power this thing, so let us throw down our furnace generator. And I don't know, maybe we'll maybe we'll put it right behind it. Yeah, why not? Okay, so once I add one of these, it will start generating power, and that will then start adding power to here, which is pretty cool, except for we don't want that. We want to overclock. Now, I did, if you notice here, I went in and upgraded my grid power just a bit. I was at 104, I think, before, and now I'm at 165. All I did was add, I think it was 4 more of the water mills down there. So this is where I was before. Or no, I was a little bit more than that. Let's see. Let's add. Yeah, it looks like 20 is the max, and I can still fly, which is all good. Yeah, so we'll kind of see what that does. Yeah. All right, let's throw that in and just check. 840 RF per tick. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So we'll go ahead and throw those in just to generate some power for right now. In fact, I want to reserve just a few of these. Okay, just in case. There we go. Okay, and so next to that, I'm going to want to add the resonator, because we will just pump right out from that into there. And so then what I'll do is I'll come out of here with some, grab some of those here, get these stuff out of the way, and we will just kind of pump out of here into here. We might actually just go up into the chest, so let's do that. Each time I do this, it's a little bit different. And I did make a triple layer, right, or the large storage crate, so we have 3 different pages here, so that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and, well, yeah, we'll pump out of here. Yeah, that's what I want. And this one we are going to disable. Cool. And then I will extract from here, and the only thing that can go in here is going to be coal. And then I need the shape card. We're going to define this. So we shift right click on here. We go and define where do we want to go first. So it would be nice to kind of see what's in here. If there's any other chests, the card will pick it up. So maybe what I want to do is I definitely want to be in front of here. And so we'll go down to, I don't know, maybe like right. Now this is going to be the bottom left. So let me dig down. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to go right here, and I'm going to dig down all the way to bedrock. All right, and there's bedrock. So we will right click there. Now I'm going to go to the other corner. Okay, this is the other corner. That's the other side over there. I right click there, and then let's right click. We want this to be a solid box. Don't forget that. So we have a lot here. So that's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2.2 million. We don't want any of these. And we'll go ahead and throw that in for good luck. We'll turn on the OR dictionary, and there's our dimension parameters. So let me go throw this in. Okay. And we just right click on that. And that allows us to see this guy's building up energy, which is good. So there's my whole area it's going to quarry. Nice and big. You can kind of see it right there. I don't care about that top layer. I mean, there's not much in there that I'm going to get. What I really want from here is all the gold. There's going to be a lot of gold here. But there's going to be other things too. But that's why I wanted that. Now, of course, we're going to need a lever. We'll put that on there. And we should be, we're going to need to pump this. Let's just do it back here. There we go. And so all we have to do is just extract and insert. Like I said, do it lots of different ways. Doesn't really matter how you do it. So it's going to take the coal from here, put it into here, and start creating the red coal. And then it's going to pump the red coal into here, and it will be generating energy. So let's give this a go. Let's give it a go. Hoop. And let's see what we get. There we go. All kinds of stuff. Now, what we're going to have to do is, of course, clear out. It's too bad this isn't or dictionaried with anything, but there's some gold we have coming in. There's some coal. Okay, that's what we want to make sure. It looks like it's feeding into here. Perfect. And so we're just about ready. And I don't need to have any speed upgrades in here. I really don't need this to be super fast because it'll create them faster than, there we go. It looks like I pulled it out, and perfect. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Let's see here. We've got 12, 11. Yeah, we actually might need a speed upgrade. Yeah, no, I was wrong. Let's add that speed upgrade in there. It's, of course, using 32 GP by itself. Might have to slow this down. Can I still fly? Nope. Yeah, that's 184. All right, so let's take out one of these. Oops, that one. Let's see. 167. Need one more out. Okay, there we go. There we go. I can still fly. This guy's still going, and yeah. 10, 11, 10. Still too slow. Yeah. Well, all right. So next thing we need is a trash can. Let me hop home and I'll grab a trash can. All right. Well, I might or might not have forgot to hit record when I set this up, but well, regardless. So I set down the trash can right next to here. Right. I set this to insert. I put an advanced item filter in here. I got some speed upgrades that I'm going to put on the extract, but I've added in just the basics. Right. So the orange hardened clay, regular clay, marble, some wood here. Of course, the tracks, and I turned on ore dictionary because, as you see, this is block stained hardened clay, and this is hardened clay, and that matches all the different colors of clay in here. So let's throw in the speed upgrades. Okay, and we'll see how much other stuff we get that we might want to blacklist, whitelist, effectively whitelist here to go into the trash. So this here we'll throw in there, and sticks, I don't know how often we're going to get those. Cactus, well, I might keep that, but we're already starting to get some diamonds and plenty of gold, which is great, which is absolutely great. Okay, so I've got this collecting energy right now, so let's let that run. This here, what I've done is I've added a couple of speed upgrades just to keep it up, sped up enough to be supplying this with a positive amount. Okay, and then I had to back this down because it was going quite fast, and also there's a balance between how much it actually uses and how much I can fly with. So right there it gets up to like 162. That's about all I can do with the grid power I have. So yeah, it's cranking away. It's generating 640 RF per tick. We're going to do something about the grid power. We're going to juice it up to the next level here in another episode or so. And so that's going good. That's going good right now. But we want to go faster. We want to go much faster. All right. And what I can do is put that in there. This other filter, we'll see. See, I am out. I'm maxed out right here. I'm doing good stuff with the ore dictionary enabled. That really does help. But ultimately, I'm out of space. So if I want something else, sandstone, there you go. Right, I'm going to need to have another site. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's just we'll put one right here. And when on the insert, I'm going to turn this off for right now. Let's see. Let's go never active. So I'm going to put this on insert. I'm going to put this one in here. And then let's go ahead and grab this. Oh, I just want one. Come on. Work with me. Work with me, fingers. Okay, we're going to turn that on and we're going to see how that does. Anything else? Limestone should come out as soon as I re-enable this. So always active. There we go. Everything's getting sucked out nice and quickly. Okay. So that is a fully automated system. When I come back, I will be able to just sit here and look at everything, my optimized list of ores that I want, and not everything it tells me I'm going to get. Now you can see here, it's doing good. It's going all the way down to bedrock. The other benefit to this is I can come in here and cherry pick whatever I want. So if I want some more gold, if I want some more iron, if I want some resonating or deep resonance ore, ooh, definitely want some yellowite, right? That's for our big reactors. And let's turn on our magnet just to make sure. There we go. In case you guys didn't know, if you need to hold down shift, look at that, look at that. If you need to hold down shift while you're in the air, obviously when you're flying and you hold down shift, it doesn't work, right? So you just go down. But if you were to hold space and shift at the same time, remember space goes up, shift goes down. So if you hold them both at the same time, you're actually holding shift now, and you can do things like shift right click. So anyway, in case you didn't realize that, I know a lot of you do, so apologize, but some people haven't quite figured that out, and that's all cool. So let's see, how many did we get for that? I'll have to look in our mining backpack. Just curious how my fortune did on that. 1. Good times. Good times. I've got fortune 3 on here, luck 3, and yeah, that didn't do much. So anyway, we can come through here and cherry pick, which is really, really cool. I love that. I love being able to do that because, as you know, we oftentimes, there it goes right there. I love it. We oftentimes have unbalanced ores. We might have a ton of iron, but not a lot of gold per se, right? Which is why I'm doing this in the Mesa. Mesa has much higher gold quantity. So throw that in there, and that will get sucked out. Right, there we go. Yep. All right, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let me meet you back at the base. All right, and so what I didn't mention before, and I wanted to make sure I highlight, is that the quarry over there is all self-contained, right? I don't have to use any power for my base here. And this is doing great, right? This is absolutely doing great, by the way. And if you look in here, I am full. I am absolutely full of canola. And it's just pulled out a few more, and it'll fill right back up. And I'm full of seeds, and yeah, it's awesome. 40 stack limit. I'm right there at 40 stacks, and power is just absolutely wonderful. So that's doing great, but I don't want to impact that with my quarry. The quarry will just suck up as much power as you give it. Almost. And so I want it to be self-contained. So now I've got a system that is quarrying out a coal and using that. I've got a ton of coal here. I don't need to worry that much about extra coal. Now, one thing we're not doing is bringing it back here and storing it here and auto-processing. Not yet. Not yet. But what we do want to do is we want to pick out our next area that we want to quarry, to get our big resources. What I'm doing right now is, it's a pretty big area, but I'm really doing that to get a lot of gold. So we want to go to the deep dark. And the deep dark has changed, and so that just requires compressed cobblestone. That's all we need. And so if we go over here, we look at our cobblestone is over here, and we can just pick out our compressed cobblestone. So we'll need 8 of those, and we can just make the portal to the deep dark. What did I miss? What did I miss? Compressed, compressed, compressed. Yes. Oh, I did gravel. What a goofball. There we go. Goofball. All right, there we go. 8. All right, let's try this again. Lots of lag there. Do not like that. Something's giving me lag. So we can put this portal anywhere we want. I don't know. Where do we want to put it? How about right here for right now? Until we come up with a better place. And let's go there and scout it out. Let's scout it out. So the deep dark has changed a bit from 1.7. As you can see, the recipe is very simple to craft, but it's another dimension it's created, and it brings you into this little room here. That is your introductory safe room, and all we have to do is put that there and replant that, right? And that causes this to update. We are in this world at Y level 179, way up high. So we need to go pretty much straight down, but I'm going to go out to the side a little bit first. And in the past, we'll just go right here and straight down. In the past, the deep dark has been full of baddies, and we might as well light this up a little bit. Whoa, that's so bright. Let's try that again. There we go. In the past, it's been full of baddies, and they were souped up mobs. It was just kind of nasty. The other thing is, whenever you were in the dark, you would take damage. Like I would have been taking damage right there, and it's not insignificant damage either. So that's all changed. It's become a kinder, gentler place, and so that's one of the things that we have to look forward to here, is that it is much simpler. Now, what I want to do is I want to put a waypoint right here, and so let's just say portal. And good enough, just so in case we ever get lost, and we can come down here and use this light here as a frame of reference. But we can really just light this up, and There we go. And what's so special about this? Well, this is full of mobs already, but this is double ores. So that's really cool. So you only have to mine half as much to be able to get the same amount of ores. So that's what we're gonna do for our next area for Quarry. So let's just finish this up here. I'm just kind of doing concentric circles out and lighting it up, just to and of course they're trying to do damage to me, but I've got better armor than they expected. All right, so cool. So we have kind of lit this up. Let's get that center area, and we'll bring our quarry out here when it's finished with the Mesa biome. We'll bring our quarry here, and it will get us double the ores in here. So that's pretty cool. It's very simple to get to. Very simple to over here. Very simple to get to, and thus leverage for things like the quarry. So it's really not a big deal anymore. I would highly recommend you guys work towards building the deep dark. There we go. Whew. Deep dark quarry. If you need a place to mine, it's a great place. And then lastly is, if you want to get back, just stand on top of this the overworld portal on the other side, and it brings you right back home. So interesting that it brought me up high. I've seen it do that before. Doesn't want to put me. It was directly right above here, so not a big deal. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna have to bid you adieu once again. Till the next episode. Appreciate all the comments and suggestions you guys have given. Yeah, I got some cool things planned in the future. So until then, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.